What's going on YouTube? This is KJTheBlackAce. As you can tell, it's really early in the morning by the way my face is looking right now, but regardless, I'm about to want to take this shit. Right now it's looking like it's 5:10 in the morning. We're going to Houston for a week here. Obviously being in Buffalo, Houston's a whole different beast than what we got here. And we're looking to just see what we can do down there, see what kind of content we can create. Mostly we want to base ourselves off of, self-help and just overall being confident in what you got and confident in what you have there. Yeah, and you also got to make sure you're brushing your eyebrows too. Man. Overall, with a place like Buffalo, New York, you got like 2 spots to go to. You got 2 people who are actually on the shit. Most people here are just on their bullshit. So, definitely a good spot to be in here is Houston, Texas. Because it's like the 4th biggest city.
1 hour later.
Man, that's so fucked, bro. Man, what the fuck, man? That's our flight right there. Gone like the wind.
Yeah, so we ended up missing our flight to Houston that day, which meant we spent the night over in DC. When I say I spent the night in DC, I don't mean like we were staying in like a 5-star hotel or at some shorty's crib. Nah, we stayed the night in the airport, so that was pretty messed up. But besides that, DC was looking dope as hell for the few hours I was there, so expect to see a vlog on that coming soon. Now, as far as the trip goes in Houston, overall it was pretty cool. I mean, besides the fact that it pretty much is a shit show as far as the design of it goes. The food there was incredible. The amount of things you could do there is incredible. If you want to go out on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can do that. And as far as the women and the girls goes, yeah, them shorties down there, they're down to earth as hell. And what I mean by that is like they're super open to being approached, super cool to talk to. I felt like I was Stephen Curry while I was down there, I was putting up numbers like crazy. I feel like everyone there is really open to being talked to, which is always a good thing about being in a city like that. You want to be somewhere where you feel like, you can do you and not have to worrying about which clique you're trying to walk into and all that bullshit that comes around with being in a smaller city. So, yeah, it was a cool time. And I know y'all boys see me putting that work in during the vacation. Granted, it's a stop regardless of what you're doing, so I'm planning to definitely get better as we grow, and expect me to have a better physique when it's all said and done.
All right, it's officially day 2 in Houston. Last night we went over to Washington Ave, and so Washington Ave is, if you don't know already, is just pretty much one street in Houston. Clubs, bars, food trucks, women, or anything you want, pretty much you can name it. So the people here though, they don't give a fuck at all about how you feel. They'll push past you. But at the same time, I mean, if you have a strap on all times, damn near you feel the same way. So they're pretty ballsy up there. They don't give a fuck at all. Not like New York, where people in New York are a little bit more careful who they talk to, how they talk to people. So that's my first thing that I know about Houston. Another point I want to talk about is just stepping outside of your city and really get into it. Being in a city like this is definitely a game changer because people here are a little bit different as far as how they hustle. Like, people here are getting after it at all times. There is no time to chill out. There is no time to, ponder about what happened before, ponder what's about to happen next. These dudes out here are just getting it. I feel like a lot of times when we're in our hometowns, it's sort of like a kryptonite to us because, we get complacent on who we know, how we do things, and we can get into a cycle where you don't do anything but your daily routine, so you're never forced to, go talk to that woman that you're thinking about. You're never forced to go take that opportunity that you see in front of you. And so, that's the big thing about being in a different city is you're forced to, change your ways because you're not in the same town. You're not in the same area. You come out here, you're gonna see some cars you never even heard of. You see Rolls Royces, you see Corvettes, you see Lambos. It's insane up here. My biggest recommendation is that anybody who's out here trying to self-improve, especially if you're trying to really get after it, like are you trying to get into the fitness world, trying to, spit your game with these women.
He's like, what's poppin'?
Brand new whip, just hopped in.
Whatever you're trying to do, you definitely need to pop up to a new city, see what the vibes are like, and if it's right for you, that's the next place you need to go ahead and take over.
Load up the Drake, fuck it out, making them pay. It's high and niggas won't take it. Hey, I'm having my way. Said out here having this way. Quay out here having this way. And like the third me go out, take me. What? Load up the Drake. What else are they gonna play? It's high and niggas won't take it. Hey, I'm having my way. Said out here having this way.
Quay on this day. I'm shooting at the head and fucking flying up.
Hey, look. Out of them picking it through, I just ain't fell in love cause I'm way too.
a beautiful thing when you live it.